Hello students, welcome back to class. Did you practice that conversation in lesson 8 again and again and again and again, and then send me your voice message? We want you to speak American English fluently. But we're on lesson 9 now, grammar focus. This exercise reviews the present continuous will and be going to for describing future events or situations. It also presents and practices the future continuous and the future perfect. So let's look at it. Describing the future. We use present continuous will or be going to for future events or situations. You want to talk about something in the future, and so you can use will or be going to describe a future event or a future situation. Look at the example. They're coming out, they are. Remember, there is a contraction. It means they are. They're coming out with a new computer. Okay, they are, or it means they will. They are coming out with a new computer. It's in the process. They're coming out with a new computer. It'll be able to recognize any voice command. It will, so here's the will. It will be able to recognize any voice command. It'll be able to recognize any voice command. You won't need to use a keyboard. Okay, talking about something in the future. They're coming out. It's in the process. It's not here yet, but a new computer is in the process of being developed and sold, and it's coming out, being shown to the public. It'll be able, the characteristics, it'll be able to recognize any voice command. You won't need to use a keyboard. Computers are going to take over our lives one of these days. So talking about the future, it will be able to, or it is going to, or computers, plural, computers are going to. So using will and be going to describe future events. So we'll talk more about this. Let's go on to the next one. Use future continuous for ongoing actions in the future. So remember, a continuous form is something that has been happening, is happening, or will be happening, but is a continuous process. Soon everyone will be using computers that fit into the palm of your hand. Will be using. You could also say, soon everyone will use. Or you can say, will be using to make it future continuous. All our news will be coming through computers. You could also say all our news will come through computers, but if you want to make it future continuous, will be coming through our computers. And use future perfect for actions that will be completed by a certain time in the future. Within 20 years, they will have found a way for us to get all of our news through computers. Okay, within 20 years. And so there is a deadline. The deadline is at 20 years. Within the time of 20 years, they will have something that has begun and will come to a conclusion, a finish in the future. They will have found a way for us to get all of our news through computers. By then, maybe even newspapers will have disappeared. So we're using will have disappeared also. Okay, so the future perfect. Okay, will have disappeared, coming to an end. Newspapers will come to an end. Let's look at this slide. This also comes from the teacher's manual, the teacher's book, to describe this and explain this a little more. Describing the future. 1, present continuous. Use the present continuous to express future time when the sentence refers to a planned event. Future time, planned event. What are you doing today? In the morning, I'm cleaning the house, and then I'm meeting Joe for lunch. Okay, so this is present continuous, but you're talking about something that will happen in the future. I'm cleaning, but you're talking about You're talking already, what are you doing today? So you're telling what you will do, but you're using present continuous. This, in the morning, I'm cleaning the house, and then I'm meeting Joe for lunch. Will. Use will to talk about something that is likely to happen or probably will happen in the future. Someday, our factories will be run by robots. Okay, so we use will, something that will probably happen or likely to happen. Number 3, be going to. Use be going to describe a plan made in the past. I'm going to learn how to use the internet. Okay, I'm going to, something that you are planning to do. It's not like I'm going to the market. That's different. So I'm going to do something. Okay, I'm going to learn how to use the internet, describing a plan that was made in the past and you're doing it now, or you will do it in the future. Number 4, future continuous will be plus present participle. Use the future continuous to describe an activity that will be in progress at a time in the future. This time next year, I'll be working as a computer technician. Okay, so you're talking about the future. This time next year, and you use future continuous. I'll be working as a computer technician. And number 5, future perfect, will have plus past participle. Future perfect will have plus past participle. Use the future perfect to talk about an activity that will be completed before another time or event in the future. I will have learned how to use my new computer by the time I start college. Okay, so starting college is the event that's going to happen in the future, but you're talking about something that will be completed before you start college, university. I will have learned how to use my new computer by the time I start college. All right, let's finally, your assignment, complete these statements with the correct verb forms. More than one answer may be possible. And then compare with a partner. I'm your partner. Okay, so look, number 1, soon they, you choose the correct form of sell. You see the word sell at the end of the sentence? Soon they will sell computers that can translate perfectly from one language to another. Soon they will sell, or you make it future continuous. Soon they will be selling. Okay, the number 2, in 10 years, flights from New York to Tokyo. Okay, now this is the negative, not take. All right, so I did the first one for you as an example. You can go back and watch this video again, but I want you to answer these, and so you can write in your book or you can write the sentences, but remember, when you send your homework, remember to tell me the book, the unit, and the page, and that will help me. All right, so I want you to do this on your own. Think about it, write your answers, and send me your homework. So remember, we listen, we learn, and then we practice, we apply it. So this is the application part. So do your homework, and I will see you in the next lesson.